Oak Island, a place where treasure hunters vanish without a trace, legends twist into myths, and secrets remain buried for centuries. For over 200 years, explorers have risked everything, chasing whispers of unimaginable treasure. And yet, the island has never given up its truth. But this time, it wasn't humans doing the digging. It was something different. A new way of seeing the island's secrets. Our eye finally cracked the Oak Island mystery and revealed a secret that changes everything we thought we knew about the island, its treasure, and its history. But before we dive in and explore what AI has uncovered on Oak Island, make sure to hit subscribe and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what comes next. Let's find out. Centuries of failed attempts. For more than 200 years, Oak Island has been the center of a mystery. This small island in Nova Scotia has attracted treasure hunters from all over the world. They believed something valuable was hidden under the ground: pirate gold, secret manuscripts, or even treasures from the Knights Templar. But no one ever found the full truth. The earliest searchers used simple tools. They dug with shovels and picks, following strange signs and local stories. Some thought they had found a man-made pit. Others believed there were tunnels built to protect treasure. As time passed, the hunts grew bigger. In the 19th and 20th centuries, teams brought heavy equipment. They used pumps to clear flooding, drills to test the ground, and machines to dig deeper. Despite all these efforts, the results were always the same: small clues, but no treasure. Wooden platforms were discovered under the soil, set at regular depths. They looked as if someone placed them there on purpose, maybe to confuse searchers. A few Spanish coins were uncovered, giving hope of a lost ship's treasure. Pieces of parchment were found deep underground, sparking theories of hidden ancient texts.
Discovered writing on a charred 1,500-year-old piece of parchment using advanced digital imaging technology, although found 45 years ago in the same area where the biblical Dead Sea Scrolls were discovered. Until now, science wasn't advanced enough to reveal the ancient text.
These finds were exciting, but they were never enough to solve the mystery. Generation after generation, new explorers came with fresh ideas and strong beliefs. They were sure they would be the ones to succeed. But most ended in disappointment. Many groups lost their money and gave up. Others faced dangerous conditions: flooded tunnels, collapsing shafts, and near-death accidents. Oak Island became famous not just for the promise of treasure, but for the constant failures and risks that came with the search. For more than 2 centuries, people tried every method they could. They dug, drilled, pumped, and searched. Each time the result was the same: hope, a small clue, and then defeat. It seemed the mystery of Oak Island would never be solved. But that was before new technology stepped in and changed everything. A new kind of machine was coming to Oak Island, one that could see things no human eye had ever seen before. The quantum AI technology. In late 2024, a breakthrough happened. A secretive technology company partnered with the Lagina brothers, the longtime explorers of Oak Island. The firm brought with it a device unlike anything ever used before in treasure hunting: a mobile quantum resonance scanner. This was not an ordinary machine. It was far more advanced than ground-penetrating radar, sonar, or drilling. The scanner was able to see below the surface in ways traditional tools never could. For the first time in history, Oak Island was going to be mapped at the atomic level. The partnership was kept quiet at first, but once the equipment was ready, the team began scanning key areas of the island. The technology is based on the strange rules of quantum physics. The scanner sends streams of subatomic particles deep into the ground. these particles interact with the atoms hidden below the surface. Every material, gold, stone, wood, or even empty air, has its own unique vibration at the quantum level. The scanner measures these tiny vibrations with almost perfect accuracy. The results are then sent to a powerful artificial intelligence system. This AI processes the signals and builds a three-dimensional map of what lies underground. It can tell not only where something is, but also what it is made of. For example, it can separate the signal of a gold vein from that of a wooden beam or an open tunnel. What makes this technology even more impressive is its speed. Tasks that would take thousands of years for normal supercomputers are completed by the quantum AI in only a few hours. That means results come back almost instantly, allowing the team to scan wide areas without waiting for months of analysis. The combination of quantum scanning and artificial intelligence created a tool unlike anything used in archaeology or exploration before. It was precise, fast, and capable of seeing into the Earth with stunning clarity. For Oak Island, where hundreds of years of digging had failed, this was the first real chance to finally uncover the truth. The team was ready. The scanner was in place, but nobody knew what shocking secrets were about to be revealed in the dirt below. The scanning process and results. The experiment kicked off near the Garden Shaft, one of Oak Island's most studied spots. This location was chosen because previous tests had already shown significant traces of gold and silver in the surrounding water. The mobile quantum resonance scanner was carefully set up on the surface, its sensors aimed deep into the ground. For 12 straight hours, the machine ran non-stop. During that time, it sent subatomic particles through the Earth and gathered trillions of data points. Every signal was captured, recorded, and sent to an AI system for analysis. Unlike older scanning methods that only offered blurry outlines, this technology produced a precise picture of what lay beneath. When the process ended, the AI began constructing a three-dimensional map of the subsurface. The detail was so sharp, it could tell stone from wood, metal from air pockets.
Gold. Yeah, gold.
Well, how about that? Gary can go do his gold dance. Found some gold.
You've definitely struck gold.
Yeah, I guess I'd have to say that's the first piece of verified gold.
What had once been speculation was now revealed with scientific certainty. The results stunned everyone. For the first time in history, a crystal-clear image of the underground complex emerged. What generations had only imagined was now visible in full detail. The legendary money pit was no longer just a hole. It was the entrance to an enormous, carefully designed multi-level structure. At its core stood a main vertical shaft more than 150 feet deep. Branching off from it were sealed chambers and a network of tunnels. The AI confirmed that several tunnels were flood traps, built to guard the treasure by filling shafts with water if intruders entered. The most astonishing discovery was Chamber X. Located 200 feet below the surface, it appeared as a rectangular vault measuring 30 feet by 15 feet. The chamber was clearly man-made, sealed, and untouched for centuries. Its depth and size suggested extraordinary effort had gone into creating it. For the Lagina brothers and their team, this was the find of a lifetime. After more than 200 years of failed digs and endless theories, Oak Island had finally revealed its secret. On a computer screen, in stunning clarity. The underground map was remarkable. But when the team glimpsed what lay inside the hidden chambers, they couldn't believe their eyes. Treasure inventory. The scan uncovered a treasure far bigger than anyone could have imagined. About 60,000 pounds of gold and 100,000 pounds of silver lie hidden underground. Experts estimate the total value in the billions of dollars. possibly making it the largest treasure ever discovered in history. The hoard was carefully stored, protected by tunnels and flood traps that had kept treasure hunters at bay for over 200 years. The collection included numerous rare and ancient artifacts. Among them was a solid gold menorah, crafted in the style of the Second Temple of Jerusalem. Several clay jars were also discovered, resembling those used for the Dead Sea Scrolls. One of the most mysterious items was a wooden cup inside a lead box with traces of human blood, leading some to speculate it could be the Holy Grail. The vault also contained a vast array of scrolls and manuscripts spanning different eras, including Templar archives, old banking records, and even original Shakespeare manuscripts.
This rather incredible lot here, brought to us by the Books and Manuscripts team, which is of course the William Shakespeare folio, a fine and complete copy of the first collected edition of Shakespeare's plays.
Advanced celestial maps were also found, revealing knowledge seemingly centuries ahead of its time. At the heart of the underground complex sat a black stone sarcophagus, inscribed with Egyptian hieroglyphs, early Hebrew, and a coded Templar script. Inside rested a human skeleton wearing a golden mask and clutching a staff. Experts believe it could be a Templar Grandmaster or an important religious figure. This combination of gold, silver, sacred artifacts, and rare manuscripts makes the treasure extraordinary. It is not just wealth, it is history, religion, and knowledge preserved through the centuries. Oak Island, long thought to guard its secrets forever, had finally revealed them. After more than 200 years of failed searches, this discovery changes everything. The treasure is immense, rare, and historically priceless. It proves Oak Island was hiding something far beyond imagination. What was once legend is now reality, thanks to modern technology and meticulous exploration. Finding the treasure was incredible. But the most astonishing part? All the cryptic clues that had baffled seekers for 2 centuries suddenly made perfect sense, solving 200 years of clues. One of the oldest Oak Island mysteries was the 90-foot stone. Many believed it was a key marker, but its meaning was unclear. The quantum AI scan finally gave answers. It confirmed a large structural beam lay 40 feet below the stone's original location. The AI also detected disturbed soil and signs that objects had been moved over the centuries. This proved the stone marked more than just a hole. It pointed to real underground construction. The searchers had long wondered how the money pit stayed so complex and protected from water. The AI provided a complete map of the flood tunnels from Smith's Cove. It showed a sophisticated system using coconut fiber, charcoal, and eelgrass to filter water and prevent flooding. Analysis dates the construction to the late 17th century. This matches theories that the tunnels were built by the Templars or pirates. For the first time, the engineering genius of Oak Island's builders could be clearly seen. Over the years, hunters had found scattered artifacts, a lead cross, a crossbow bolt, and a Roman coin. It was never clear if they were part of the treasure or random debris. The AI solved that puzzle. It confirmed all these items were concentrated in the same construction layer, about 60 feet down. This proved the objects were intentionally placed by the original builders, not accidents. The AI gave historical context to finds that had baffled researchers for centuries. Dan Blankenship spent decades searching Oak Island. In the 1970s, his borehole came within just 3 feet of what the AI revealed as Chamber X.
I first became involved in 1965, and I've been up here steady since 1970 or so.
He spent a lifetime chasing underground tunnels and chests, often dismissed or criticized. Now, the AI scan validated nearly all his reports. His observations about hidden chambers, complex flood tunnels, and possible treasure locations were correct. For the first time, his years of work were proven right, giving him long overdue recognition. Through the 90-foot stone, the tunnels, the artifacts, and Dan Blankenship's insights, the AI connected centuries of clues. What had seemed like random hints now formed a clear picture. Oak Island's 200-year mystery had finally been solved. Every mystery piece fit together like magic. The treasure was real. The map was clear. But now came the hardest part of all. Current challenges and future steps. Recovering the treasure from Oak Island is not simple. The main chambers lie about 200 feet underground. Digging that deep is extremely difficult. The soil is waterlogged, and the old tunnels were designed with active booby traps to flood intruders. Moving treasure safely will take a massive engineering effort. Experts estimate it could take several years and cost hundreds of millions of dollars. Even with modern technology, the excavation is one of the most complex projects in history. The Lagina brothers hold permits to dig, but the treasure's significance goes beyond their ownership. The Canadian government claims some parts of Oak Island as heritage property. International disputes may arise over artifacts with historical and religious value. Various religious groups have already requested access to sacred objects like the menorah or the lead cup. Lawyers predict this could become one of the biggest legal battles in history. Determining who legally owns the treasure and the artifacts may take decades. These challenges make the recovery process even more complicated, no matter how advanced the technology is. Not everyone believes the discovery. Critics argue it could be a hoax or a publicity stunt. To counter this, the results must undergo peer review with universities and scientific institutions. Transparent and bulletproof evidence is needed to prove the AI findings are real. Every artifact, every structure, and every metal deposit will face public scrutiny. Verification will be key to ensuring the world accepts this as a true historical discovery. The combination of deep excavation, legal battles, and scientific verification makes Oak Island one of the most challenging treasure hunts ever attempted. Even with modern technology, success depends on careful planning, expert engineering, and clear documentation. The coming years will determine if the treasure can be safely recovered, studied, and shared with the world. Oak Island may finally reveal its secrets, but only if humans can overcome both the natural and human-made obstacles standing in the way. Getting the treasure out won't be easy, yet something even bigger was happening. This discovery was about to shake the whole world. Historical and cultural significance. The Oak Island discovery is more than just gold and silver. It has the potential to reshape our understanding of Western history. For over 200 years, people have wondered what secrets lie beneath its soil. Now, for the first time, there is tangible evidence of artifacts, manuscripts, and sacred objects that could change how we see the past. The treasure includes what experts call lost history. Ancient scrolls, Templar records, and original Shakespeare manuscripts hold knowledge that has remained hidden for centuries. These finds could answer long-standing questions about early trade, religion, secret societies, and the global spread of knowledge. If verified, they may finally resolve debates that have puzzled historians for generations. The religious and cultural significance rivals the monetary value. The golden menorah, a lead cup stained with human blood, and other sacred items provide clues about ancient religious practices. Scholars and religious leaders may collaborate to decode their meaning. These artifacts connect cultures across time and space, showing how ideas and knowledge traveled across continents. The discovery also reshapes our view of historical engineering. Multi-level shafts, flood tunnels, and deep chambers demonstrate advanced planning and skill. Builders of the 17th century were far more sophisticated than previously believed. Beyond history and religion, Oak Island will impact archaeology, anthropology, and literature. Every artifact and manuscript has the potential to teach us something new about human civilization. Researchers worldwide may spend decades analyzing the findings. Oak Island is no longer just a legend. It is a real site of immense historical and cultural value. The treasure and artifacts reveal links between wealth, knowledge, religion, and history that were hidden for centuries. This discovery could change how we view the past and inspire future generations to explore and preserve history carefully. Oak Island's secrets are finally coming to light, revealing treasure, history, and mysteries that have been hidden for centuries. Stay tuned as exploration continues, discoveries emerge, and debates intensify. Don't miss a moment. Subscribe, like, and share to follow the incredible journey of the world's most famous treasure finally revealed.